Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is the 19th of April, and it is a Wednesday. We have the moon in Aries, of course, today and late tonight in some places. Anywhere from the Central Time Zone west. And then early tomorrow morning, we have this new moon solar eclipse at the last degree of Aries. It's the second new moon in Aries that we've had. This happens on occasion. And of course, that's special. And then the fact that it is an eclipse really makes it special. So this eclipse is very powerfully placed both in the chart of the United States, in the chart of the President of the United States, the Vice President of the United States, the Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas of the United States. Not so much Putin, I don't think. And perhaps it is sextile Zelensky's Jupiter. But there's a lot of shifting and changing. This is a solar eclipse, and when we have solar eclipses, there's often a shift in the power dynamics. If you want a broader view of that, a really great video is Ann Orderly's video about the eclipse. It just came out yesterday, so you can check that out. Ann Orderly, Ann with an E, Ortlee. Fantastic. Also listen to another astrologer, one a little less well-known but amazing, called Dan Fiverson, Fiverson. Is it Dan? Dan? Yeah, I think so. Or is it Dave? No, I think it's Dan. I had a reading with him years ago. He's very good. He's an evolutionary astrologer. But he also has a really good video out there if you want to learn more about the eclipse. And then, of course, me and Ona did our Moon Shadows episode yesterday, and you can get information on the eclipse from my perspective and Ona's perspective. We tend to talk about what's going on in the heavens in relation to, what we're seeing happening, maybe in the news or politically or even personally, or the energy that is coming up for us and how we're experiencing it in a very sort of local way, and then in a bigger, broader perspective. Hello, how you doing up there? Good. There might be a hawk around. They're very noisy this morning. Or unless it's very possible. Oh no, there's still bird food. I was going to say maybe they're telling me to put more bird food out. We still have some bird food. So we have a beautiful morning here. It is chilly, actually. Well, still chilly, but lovely, green, lush. The flowers are coming up. Oh, this is such a beautiful time of year. Probably my favorite time. May is probably my favorite month. I've said that before over and over again. And I did get married in May. And this May, I'm going to be going to Ireland, so I'm going to take you guys with me. I'm not sure about, internet and all that stuff. I have to find out about that, how I can access it, if it matters, if my phone will work there. I don't know. I've never been out of country. I haven't been out of country in decades, so it should be interesting. But it's going to be a fun drive around Ireland, and you'll be with me, so you can look forward to that. I certainly am. And I'll be there with my one of my oldest and besties, Karen, who's not a Karen, but she was Karen. Karen's a great name, so for all you Karens out there, sorry about that they've picked Karen as a name. It is a master vibration, so that's a 22 vibration. So go, Karen, go. But she's not a Karen, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, we should have a good time. And maybe we'll see a few leprechauns on the way. All right, so new big changes. And the thing is with eclipses is that you never really know You never really know what that's going to be. Of course, Uranus is in Taurus. We still have the North Node in Taurus, course, and so that Uranian energy isn't going anywhere. Pluto is squaring this eclipse. Pluto at 1 degree. Once we have the eclipse, shortly thereafter, about 30 minutes later, the moon moves into Taurus and squares Pluto, and then by the end of the day tomorrow, by noon 30, about 12:30 tomorrow here on the east coast of the U.S., the sun has moved into Taurus and squares Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius. This is we may lose some oldsters here. I'm thinking Jimmy Carter. I looked at his chart. Of course, he's in hospice, but he may actually pass at this eclipse if he hasn't already. So I think we're going to lose a president, but it may not be the acting president, or the actual president, or the current president, I should say. Hi, Miss Wren. So cute. They all have something to say, don't they? Well, they know. They can feel the shift. They can feel the eclipse energy, right? And I bet you can too. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to go in and have a nice cuppa and feed Charlie, who I tried to get out here, but he thought it was a little too chilly, so so I braved it for you guys. Plus, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, how brave do I need to be? All right, we'll just take a walk up the path of tulips so we can see all the tulips that are coming up, all the different colors. It's always like a surprise because you plant these like late in the fall, and then you forget what you planted sometimes. Although some of these have been around for a while, and then they pop up, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. So it's kind of cool. But it is about waking up. Oh, this is a lovely one. I love this one. This color combination. So right, so solar. New moon solar eclipse in Aries. That's what that looks like to me. Maybe that'll be the cover picture, so it has that energy. All right, now we have some Taurus-y energies here with the pinks. This is another lovely. I just love these. They're so pretty. And then we have our little, I call this Machu Picchu, our little wood sculpture here. And that is a, what is that? It's a mushroom. What's it called? Turkey tail. Turkey tail. Yesterday I actually saw a turkey on my travels. So in recent times, I've seen a muskrat, a turtle that was enormous. I think that turtle probably was, if we were to have picked that turtle up, of course, which we wouldn't have done because and if you're wondering about what turtle I'm talking about, I put it on a short. It's a terrible video, but I was so excited and to see the turtle. I would bet that turtle was, I don't know, 100 pounds? I don't know, it's enormous. But it was a snapping turtle, so you don't be grabbing those guys unless you know what you're doing. And believe me, I don't know what I'm doing with those guys. Michael, on the other hand, has had a lot of experience with snapping turtles. These are beautiful too. I'll bring you over here. These beautiful red ones in the sun. Here come the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here come the sun, and I'd say it's alright. Ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo-boo. Love you guys. Take care. Be careful out there. Namaste.